This is day whatever in terms of me not being able to get sleep or whatever. I don't know, man. Something I realize is I'm getting tired of every time that I want to complain, not even complain, but like fuck it, complain because I feel like everybody else complains, why can't I? So I'm going to complain. I'm getting tired of complaining and everybody looking at me like I'm crazy or like I'm not allowed to, but everybody else is allowed to talk about their problems or snap out, cry, whatever words you want to use. But whenever you do it, you're the bad guy immediately. Everything that you say is unjust and this, that, and the third, or you seem crazy. And it's like, dude, no, all I'm asking for is just like simple. It's simple things, really. In my particular case, it's sleep. I live in a living room. I live on a food, or I sleep on a futon that's like has zero cushion. It's about as much cushion as this fucking book. So it's already hard enough for me to get sleep, right? And then on top of that, having being in a living room, you got people just always in your space, always walking around making noise and fun stuff like that. And so you'd think, like, just hey, do you mind being a little bit more courteous? Hey, do you mind not just stumping around at 6 a.m., doing things of that nature? Hey, do you mind just letting me get some fucking sleep? And apparently those requests are just too outlandish, too outrageous, or just too bitchy, I guess. Because whenever I ask for these requests, I always get like a sassy or attitude response, as if I'm like, as if it's a fucking outlandish thing to ask for. I don't know. I'm just frustrated, you know. So I just want to make a little venting video. But something else that I thought about during all of this thought process is like, dude, like I just gotta, you just gotta get your own place. But as I'm sure for a lot of you in similar situations, a lot of people around my age, Gen Z, just early mid 20s, whatever you want to say, that's hard. Like, it's probably a lot of people my age. I'm 24. That's still living with their family or their parents or whatever, whether it's by choice or not. One thing that you can't deny is that the housing market is fucking ass. Everywhere you have to rent. Rent, they want three times the income on top of an arm and your first unborn child's soul. So it's just like even renting is starting to get difficult. The only, I honestly, at this point, like even for me in my case, the only way I see myself moving out is if I have a roommate or if I hit the lottery or some sort of random breakthrough financial success. Um, and so in that same sentence, I gotta get I gotta get on my grind. I need to get some type of hustle going or something. I don't know. I don't want to get a second job because then that takes away from YouTube. But at the same time, it's like YouTube ain't making no, YouTube ain't putting money in your pockets. This is just a hobby for me. Now I'm kind of like I want to. I gotta get the ball rolling on my goals. On my dreams. I can't. I gotta get something going because I can't keep living like this. I can't be going on 25, 26, 27, 30, and still dealing with fucking physical pain, mental fogginess, and emotional wreckage because of extreme lack of sleep, extreme lack of substance. Just not taking care of myself. I gotta get the ball rolling. So I've decided to buy a bunch of filming equipment. I'm going to start saving up and buying studio lights, eventually a gimbal, eventually an actual videography camera. Like I keep complaining I want to be in the film industry. I haven't done a single fucking thing to get there. So I'm going to start doing that by just buying small equipment. I already have my Canon T6. I'm going to use that to start testing out some lighting things and just see what I can create and just see what I can come up with and put it out there and hope that somebody acknowledges it and appreciates it, not only for my self-esteem, but also to help progress me towards my goal of financial freedom. Um, that's my TED talk for today. That's it. That's all. That's all.